And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. Hey, it's Chris here. I am with Chris, and today we just kind of wanted to talk to you all a little bit about the importance of life groups, kind of what we get from them, and what they've meant to us. So Chris, I know that you've been involved with life groups for a while now. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about your experience with life groups here at Mount Gilead Church of Christ.
That's a great question. So I've been involved in one life group so far. Well, actually two life groups. The first life group for a little over a year, and I've just recently joined a summer life group at your house called the Fireside Life Group. I'm a little bit ashamed to say I waited until I was 45 years old to be involved in a church life group. But my life has changed as a result.
Walk us through a little bit about that and kind of what you mean by that.
I would describe myself as being a fairly introverted, fairly shy type of person, just depending on the situation. I would not have prayed in a group setting in the past, life experiences and things like that. I always felt a bit uncomfortable. When I joined the life group, that changed for me. I saw people, church family, meeting together, talking together, reading together, praying together, and something drew me out of my shell. A year ago, if you had asked me, hey, could you imagine yourself standing up in front of the entire church and just talking to the church as if they're your family, I would say no way, no way. Like that's not something I do. I can't even pray at the dinner table, let alone praying in the entire church. Yeah. So I've never felt so welcome and so embraced by a church.
So if somebody were to ask you if they should get involved in the life group, what is your 30-second elevator answer to that person?
I think what I would say is do it. You're missing out if you're not part of a life group. But if you're not part of a life group, you are missing out on those relationships and learning about the Bible, learning about your faith in a more intimate and interactive setting with your church family. So I would say definitely be a part of a life group.
Chris, I want to thank you for sharing with me today just your experiences with life group and how it's impacted your life. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hey, there is an opportunity. We will be starting life groups up again in the fall. We are looking for not only participants, but we're looking for leaders. And if you think that there's something on your heart that wants you to lead a life group, you don't have to do it in your home. You can do it at church. You can do it at a coffee shop. You can come out here to Cross Creek and you can use this property if you want, if you're not comfortable with folks in your home. But we are looking for leaders. We're looking for participants just to go to that next level in their faith journey and just spend some time together building relationships. So, hey, until next time, just remember to love God, love people, and teach others to do the same. So, you want to go get some tea now, or?